his girlfriend was thinking that he was cheating on her. So she goes through his phone. This man was on Telegram buying CP. Which package are you interested in and what's your budget? He said CP $25 max. His girlfriend saw videos of babies being brutalized.
Did you make those videos of 12-year-olds?
I guess my hand was on my like the whole time. I'm just scrolling through.
I don't know if anyone feels the same way, but I think that everyone involved is a clown.
His boyfriends are defending him. It's gonna be hard to mog your way out of this. Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? So, it has been a crazy 48 hours. Your boy has just caught a huge looks-maxing YouTuber by the name of Hollow. It's sad when I go over what he did. You're gonna be like, why is he gaining followers? But he's at 347,000 followers right now. But let me tell you guys what he did. So he's a looks maxer, right? So he's kind of like a clavicular in all of them, where they're doing all this stuff, like they optimize your looks and whatnot, yada, yada, yada. But now let's go over everything, okay? So this is what he did. Hollow, he has a girlfriend, right? And his girlfriend was thinking that he was cheating on her. So she goes through his phone, and in all honesty, it's sad to say, but it actually would have been better if he had just been cheating on her. But when she goes over his phone, she finds the worst possible thing. This man was on Telegram buying CSAM, child sexual abuse material, or you guys might know it as called CP. Not only was he buying it, but he was bargaining. Like he was bartering. Like he was like, yo, let me get it for 25. Like literally, and one of the things, so you're gonna be seeing people in my chat saying 25 max. In one of the screenshots, he tells the CSAM supplier, yo, he was like, I'm selling it for like $50. And this man Hollow was like 25 max. And now it's become a meme. It became so much of a meme that this donut, this is what really made me want to go after him, is this donut freaking 5x5. He's making memes about it. He's making memes about it himself. Absolutely disgusting behavior, subhuman activity, man. And the whole reason why he's trying to do it like this is because he wants to water this down. He wants to make the situation not seem like it's that big of a deal. He was also going around spreading false information. This man and his fans, let me show you guys this real quick. This was his girlfriend, now his ex-girlfriend. This is one of the videos that she had posted. So he posted saying, no stress, there's always two sides to a story. This is Hollow talking. Coincident that she's overly pushing, trying to get this out on social media after us separating. Easiest way to spread misleading information is online. Therefore, I will release with a video on my behalf. With time, the truth will reveal itself. So he's over here alluding to the fact that she was lying on him, that she wasn't telling the truth and everything, that this is all fake. And this right here is this is a phone call where he was calling her crying, right? I heard the full phone call. She hasn't released the full thing, but this man was in here crying, asking her to forgive him. He knows how messed up he is and stuff like that. So first, I'm gonna show you guys the first evidence before we really get into it, right? So before we even continue, so YouTube's not on my ass and say, because you have to show police presence. YouTube, this is us at the police station making a report. This is an officer right here. This was in Sarasota, Florida. This is us at the police station making another police report. So here, I'm gonna just play this out so YouTube can get off my ass.
All right, chat, who am I here with today?
Via
And where are we right now?
County Sheriff's
And you are whose ex?
Hollows.
All right, so y'all, everything was...
Chat, that is the police officer back there, right? And this is the county sheriff's office, Sarasota's sheriff's office, all right?
And you are whose ex?
Hollows.
All right, so y'all, everything was real. I just put that in my Discord to meet him. We just got done talking to him. He admitted to everything, and it's even worse than we thought. So everything's given over to police. They're doing a thorough investigation of this, and we should be seeing some charges soon. But it's all legit. No hate to all legit. She did everything. She even went to the cops first, so she did everything right, man. So no hate to her. She's doing the right thing. Get mogged.
Shout out Alex, man. Now let's continue. So she outs him. This man, Hollow, to protect his career, was out here pretty much insinuating that she's lying, that she's putting this out there because they broke up. The reason why they broke up was because she saw the stuff that he liked to buy. Now, This is an exclusive. This is just one of the Telegram messages that he was talking to. Just one. This is just one of the Telegram messages that he was talking to. All right, chat? So let's go over this. So as you guys can see first, he messaged first. He said, hi. This is what the trader said. CP, teens, and all group links available. Which package are you interested and what's your budget? He said CP, $25 max. So that's where the meme comes from, y'all. That's where the meme comes from. But there's more. There's more. There's way more other like stuff that I can't even have on my freaking computer and stuff that I'm not going to show you guys. But this is the PG version, okay? So let's continue. I get a quality CP mega link with large good files of 2500 HD vid files. Okay, cool. How would you like payment? So this man is over here telling this person that he wants to get a link for 2500 videos. 2500 HD quality videos, chat. This man right here, the Mogger himself. And he's still posting like, you know, this situation is not a big deal. 2,500 videos. 2,500. Okay, cool. How would you like payment? Razer Gold gift card or Chime Good? I haven't used either. Do you have Cash App, Bitcoin, or Venmo, PayPal? So he's asking for ways to get this money through. They were telling him to buy like a Razer gift card or whatever. Da 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 da. So he's going through it. Yes, yes, yes. And this is his now ex on his phone recording this, right? Okay. They said payment received. Hold as I get the mega links from my mega links website. And this man said okay with an exclamation point. He was excited. This man was excited to get 2,500 videos of children being brutalized. This is the dude that you guys are making memes of saying Chad does what Chad wants and stuff like that. And Chad, this man has a 10-year-old sister and he has a 1-year-old sister. We need to have them do a forensic investigation on those children, bro. He has a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old sister. But let's continue. And then, sure, just hold for like 10 minutes. So he was getting antsy and he double texted and he was like, ready? Almost. He was like, okay. Then they said, I don't know how we'll fix this. The mega links that goes for 25 has gone expired. The only remaining mega links are of large files of 10,000 plus HD videos files and goes for $55. Will you add $20 and I do 45 in this case and I sent you 2 mega links each with 5,000 HD videos each right now. But, you know, he just wants a quickie. So he said, can we just do a cheap pack? You can keep the rest. I don't need that much. This man says, I don't need that much. I wish we could do so, but now the remaining mega links are of the large files. The ones with the smaller files expired. So they're probably just scamming him right here, just trying to get a little bit more money out of him. And he said, I don't have any more. So he didn't have any more money to give. You telling me you're selling the one? Yeah, I'm the one selling. I always stock them in a mega link. So that's how they usually trade this stuff, is through mega link. Then we'll go down. He was in a bunch of other group chats. Here's another person that he was buying from. As you guys can see, this is two traders that he was buying from, at least that we can show you guys right now. He said hi, they said hi, CP content available, and he says how much? $20 for videos, $30 for mega links, and he decided to do $20. So I guess 25 isn't the max. We'll do 22. So what is your budget? And then he was like, where can I pay? And he decided to pay through PayPal. Now I don't want to leak the email addresses and mess up the case or nothing. So all I'll let you know is this dummy sent proof that he paid through PayPal. He literally sent the screenshot. So there's a documented trail of him buying CSAM. A documented trail. And you got people out here defending him, all this and stuff. And there's a way more graphic one, y'all. His girlfriend saw videos of babies being brutalized. And not only that, she saw in his search bar, he was trying to find videos of animals being harmed. And you know what's crazy? They just bought a kitten. He was trying to find videos of animals being harmed. And he just bought a kitten. And when we were over at his house, he still has that kitten there. I'm gonna continue because I don't want anybody saying, oh, you guys are just doing this for clout. I'm obviously not gonna put the case number, but this right here is the police report. So we have a police report filed on hand. Now, let's continue even further, right? So I found out about this. I found out about all this situation, and I saw that there was screenshots going around of like his girlfriend saying, oh, I'm gonna set you up and stuff. But just looking at the screenshots, you could tell that they were obviously fake. But this monster was going on his page, reposting anything that made him look good. He was reposting that stuff. He was reposting it. If it made him look good or it made her look like she was doing this disingenuously, he was reposting that. When I went through his phone chat, you know what I saw? I saw a note folder where it said defamation. And in the note folder, he said, I can either threaten to sue her for defamation or I could just send her a cease and desist. So he's scheming up ways to silence her, right? He was scheming up ways to silence her. So let's continue further. In my Discord, I wanted to get in touch with his ex. I wanted to get in touch with the girlfriend. She had all of the evidence. She had everything. I needed to get in touch with her. So I put out there, if any of y'all know about this Hollow getting exposed situation, do any of y'all know his girl's IG? She's the one who exposed him. Please let me know in general chat, right? So I'm trying my best to get in touch with her. But then I realized if he knows that I'm getting in touch with her, it's gonna scare him. It's gonna scare him. So I played 4D chess. I was like, at everybody, it's a nothing burger. It's fake. I knew he was gonna see me prying into this, trying to get in contact. So I was like, you know what? I don't want him knowing what I'm doing. I don't want him to know my next move. I don't want him to know that I'm coming. So I just put out there, it's a nothing burger, it's fake, yada, yada, yada. I put this as bait, right? I put this as bait in chat. I'm not gonna even lie. I did not think the bait would be that good, but let me show you guys this. This is how good the bait was. The bait was so good, he posted this on his own story on TikTok. I was 25 steps ahead. When I saw he posted this, I knew that we were in. And I let the victim know. I let her know. I was like, hey, you know, I have to do this because I don't want him knowing I'm on his trail. Just know that once we expose him, it's gonna be okay. So she did get some flack for me posting that, and I'll show you guys. And people were calling her out of her name. Like this dude specifically, right? Look. So that's his girlfriend. Okay, I did not say that. They just edited that, right? But the bait worked. They were posting saying he's innocent, da 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 da. And also, I have screenshots of people close to Hollow talking about the Discord as well. And I also know for a fact his manager, Hollow's manager, is the person who told Hollow to make the 5x5 TikTok, this one right here. So his manager, who I will be outing later, is purposely telling his client to make jokes about him buying CSAM. That $25 he spent $25 to watch and jack off to children's innocence being taken away. And he knows he did that, yet he posted this meme. His manager know he did that, yet he posted this meme. I want you guys to think about it like that. $20 to watch children's innocence be taken away. We continue. So at this point, I saw he had taken the bait. I found out about this whole situation on Sunday. Monday at 5 a.m., I was on a flight to Tampa to go meet up with him. Me, Alex, and my filmer. We flew to Tampa. I don't know if he wants his name to be out there, but luckily, Liv had a friend who used to be friends with Hollow, but after finding out this, he cut off all communication with Hollow. And they picked us up at the airport, and we went straight over to Hollow's house, right? We go over to his house. We knock. He opens the door. He sees me and Alex. I shit you not, like I saw like the life leave his face. And the bait worked perfectly. I told him, I said, hey man, I saw you posted what I said on Discord. Obviously, you know, I'm on your side of this, but I want to get more of your side to this, man. I was like, my word has a lot of value. You see how people are seeing what I say. Is it okay we have a conversation? He invited us into his house. And we told him, hey, we're just recording for our safety. So you can't say that we hurt you. And you can't say that you can't say that we hurt you, and we can't say that you hurt us. So he knew that we were recording the whole time. We have a 2+ hour long interview with Hollow. 2+ hours, right? I'm not going to reveal everything, but what I will reveal is his ex-girlfriend did an amazing job. By that night, she reported everything to the police that night, to where they got his phone the same day. So the police have his phone. Not only do they have his phone, but he confessed everything to the police. He made I can't tell you who told me, but he made very, very, very damning admissions to the police themselves, right? What we wanted to do was we just wanted to find out if I could see him being egotistical and keeping some CSAM left over, right? And we also we didn't know if he still had his phone or not, because his ex told us that he was texting her from the same number. But we found out that all he did was he just transferred the number to a new phone after the police had took his other phone. We're going to get into our interview with him, because we had a long interview with him, 2+ hours, that we will be releasing soon. But first thing first is, a lot of people haven't seen this. We had to go in with our phone. We couldn't go in with the camera. And literally, he knew we were recording. This isn't no hidden camera or nothing. We just placed the camera right in front of him. So this is me and Alex talking to him. Shout out to Predator Poachers for collabing with us on this operation. Listen to what he admits to. You guys can defend him all you want. You guys can make all the memes and jokes and all that. But keep in mind, this man has a 10-year-old sister and an infant sister as well. And listen to what he admitted.
Like that you saw?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I guess.
Okay. So I'm just going to ask you straight up, because you've been straight up with us. You're going to be straight up with this too. Did you masturbate to those videos of the 12-year-olds? Or was your hand rubbing your penis at the time that was being
It
watched?
was just, I guess my hand was on my dick like the whole time. I'm just going through everything.
Okay. So was your hand going up and down on your penis?
Yes.
Okay. So it's fair to say that's probably masturbating.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you being honest about that, dude. I've jerked off at things that I'm not proud of either. God damn.
So not only does he admit to that, he also admits later that he bought those videos. He admitted that he knew what CP was the whole time. He also admitted that he bought those for his own sexual gratification. He bought it for his own sexual gratification. And this is a very disgusting and alarming situation. But what's even more disgusting is, like, what I'm seeing is there's looks maxers, and I hope this person is watching my stream right now, because if he somebody's gonna do an interview with him soon, right? Somebody's gonna be doing an interview with him soon in the Looks Maxon community, and they want to quote unquote get his side of the story. I just want to do what you did, Jadion. I want to get his side of the story. There is no his side of the story. He's admitted to everything. So if you let this monster go on your platform and lie, saying that all this is made up, this and that, you're protecting a predator. Am I lying, chat? And keep in mind, this person, this individual, he seen all of these videos and he knows about all of this stuff. Right? And this individual is over here talking about different things where, like, he's talking about different things about how, even when I quote unquote said he was innocent, this individual was saying, Hollow shouldn't go anywhere near Jadion. That's career suicide. So this individual is also trying to help him navigate his career. I just want to put that out there, man. What do you guys think? Do you think if somebody knowingly knows that the person they're going to interview is not only buying this stuff, but viewing it for sexual pleasure, do you guys think if they platform them to let them lie to their audience, do y'all think that's wrong? If you do platform him, press him on the facts. Don't give him some softball interview and let him skirt around. No, press him on the facts. Because this dude's manager is scum as well, where he's trying to... The thing is the Looks Max community is trying to protect him because they know how bad it makes everybody else look. When this situation is a isolated incident, if you leave it isolated, they're looking at this as like, damn, if he goes down, it's gonna make the rest of us look bad. F no. If he goes down, he goes down. Why are you worried about the collective when this has nothing to do about the collective? This is a isolated incident. The crazy thing about it is all these TikTokers that are making TikToks and edits and stuff about this situation in favor for him, I go on their page and they have no profile pic. They have no videos of their actual face. You know, they're all hidden. And I had to hit him with the Uno reverse. This dude's fans are saying, oh, this is AI generated. Yo, okay, in all honesty, chat, let's be honest. Who mogged who? I'm gonna be real, chat. I think I mogged. Now, this is where the situation gets even more weird. We had dudes like this. Loud, proud, and long. Wrong. Listen to this. Jadion is low-key spineless.
Is it just me, or was fucking Jadion way too cool with Holo, man? Like, after all the stuff that he did, and, you know, after getting exposed for it in person, the energy was not there in person. He treated him, like, way too, like, nicely. I don't know if anyone feels the same way, but I think that everyone involved is a fucking clown.
Wow, I think everybody involved is a effing clown. This dude is a genius. Yo, you know what's is that light? Or that's L. Wow, bro, his profile pic is L. You would think him watching a show about detectives catching criminals, he would have just like a little bit of knowledge about this. I mean, your profile pic is L, but you know, I guess he has no comprehension. And then in his comment section, people were literally telling him why I do it the way I do it. And he just ignores all those and likes the comments that are on his side. And you see how spread out his likes are? So this particular dude, I DM'd him before I made a TikTok responding to his, and this is what I had to say. I said,
yeah, so I didn't cuss out Hollow and slap him in the face because I actually want to get a confession so that way the cops can use it so he can actually go to jail. But, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. I just wanted to give you a reason. You know, I actually want justice to happen, not just to get clicks.
And then this is what he had to respond with.
My opinion on this kind of stuff is like, and thank you for, I suppose, for reaching out and like clarifying, but I genuinely don't have like a ton of respect for this type of content because usually like the people that you're dealing with are like sick, depraved people, and I think like showing them any sort of like respect kind of like argument that there could be a positive, like, possible positive output to, like, what you're doing, right? Because you are getting these people away, right? But I just think it's too contenty, man. I get that what you are doing may be like a net positive. But it's just the execution, bro. I'm not a fan of it. I appreciate you reaching out, though.
So this is how smart the dude with the L profile pic is. By his logic, you being nice to a criminal, so he also thinks detectives are spineless and clowns. When you're nice to the criminal to get a confession out of them, you discredit the victims of the crime and the children. You know, like, I get it's a net positive that, you know, you're gonna get them arrested. I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of how the law actually works. I'm just not a fan of how, you know, cops do their jobs. I'm not a fan. I don't get it. I like that. Okay? This is what you should have did, Jadeon, okay? You should have just slapped him. Give him 3 hard slaps for like his CP, then posted it and cussed him out. And bro, that would have been so based. You would have been mogging all over him, and he would have learned his lesson, and the kids would have been safer, bro. But no, man, this you being nice and getting them to actually confess to everything? Yuck! Ugh! So, this is what I had to say next.
Yeah, man, your opinion's definitely so valid, man. You know, it's like whenever a police officer interrogates the criminal and, like, they're cordial and nice to them to get them to actually talk about the crime. So I'm guessing you have a problem with police, you know, being cordial and nice to criminals, man, you know. Actually, just the other day, a dude that we caught just got sentenced to 40 years. Yeah, man, you know, I get what you mean. It's too contenty. You know, also another dude that we caught, he was actually doing something to a real 8-year-old girl. But yeah, man, too contenty, you know? And he's about to face life in prison. But, you know, I was too nice to him, and I got him to confess to everything. And now he's going to be spending the rest of his life in prison because of all the charges that are on him. So, you know what, man? You definitely know what you're talking about. You definitely know what you're doing. If you can, just link me any catches you've done. Your opinion's totally valid. And, yeah, man, great job.
And then he said, genuinely, I've been getting a lot of weird DMs and stuff. I just want to be left alone. When I said that I was going to make a stitch to it. And I said, you want to be left alone, yet publicly talk about it. Makes sense. And he says, I can make an opinionated video and stuff. And you're such a big creator. I've been getting dogpiled in DM. Shit, bro. I've been getting mogged on, bro. You're comment mogging me. You're like mogging me. You're view mogging me. You know what? You're just like yogging me. I'm L. You're like yogging me. You killed me, bro. You literally killed me. Spoiler alert. Then he has this to say.
I mean, dude, if this is like a formal request of like asking me to take it down, right? Like, I mean, I don't really want to. Like, you know, my videos usually don't have that much views. But if like the insinuation is that if I leave it up, you're gonna like make a stitch, which would like subsequently lead to people, like more people like harassing me and shit and like telling me to like, you know, yeah. So, I mean, if you really want me to take it down like really badly, sure. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man.
That's all I gotta say, man. Bro, man, you already view mogged me. Let me have my dog shit take. Please, bro. I know my takes are dog shit, and like, you know, I don't get that much interaction on my videos, bro. Let me have it. Please. Please. This is where the situation gets even worse, man. His boyfriends are defending him. There's this dude named Not Jeff Mack. He says, as a former defense lawyer, as someone who has faced allegations before, I know the importance of waiting to hear both sides. Stop judging as if you know someone's life and let the facts come to light. Filming an interview with K-Shami tonight that will be posted later. This will go into depth about Mason's true story. Like I said, his boyfriends are on the defense. They're trying to get his side of the story out so badly. You're fucked. Mason, you are fucked. You are a sick individual. And this isn't gonna be a probation charge because you have priors. You're on probation. So not only are you on probation, but you're doing this as well. It's gonna be hard to mog your way out of this. And I know you thought you deleted everything before the cops took your phone. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. So that is the end of my TED Talk. That is the situation, man.